welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you for another video using the gorgeous Curious Wonders paper collection from JMC Designs. So today what I thought I would do something a little different. So I thought I would make a tag. Now I just have some scrap card here. I actually think it's watercolour paper, but I'm not going to be watercolouring on it. It does have marks and stuff on, but what I thought I would do is actually turn it into a tag. So my tag is going to be 4 inches, and I want to say that this is, where's my ruler? That would be better, wouldn't it, if I measure it with my ruler. So it's 4 inches by 8¼ inches. So I am going to put the little tabs on the top. So all I'm doing is I'm just going to cut down like that. I'm then going to take, so put that down. I'm going to take the other end and just pop it up against here. That way I know that both ends are going to be the same. I'll then come in with my scissors and just cut along that line like that. So I now know that that tag is going to be just right. Okay, so I missed that out. I already have used this, so there is another video on my channel. Let me have a look. I need, there we are. So I just want to add a hole in just before we get too many layers. So I've already used some bits. So I've used, we've got the words from this. So I think what I'm going to do is start off with what words I'm going to use. So a smile is a curve that sets everything straight. I really like that, so I might use that actually. You're entirely bonkers, all the best people are. Before Alice got to Wonderland, she had to fall. Yeah, I think that's the one that I'm going to go with. So let me just cut that. Make sure it's straight. Nope. Right, there we go. Okay, so can I get that out of there? Yeah, and put that in with them. Right, so that's what I am going to use. I really like this paper as well. We've got lots and lots of a different style. Oh, see, I really like that. I don't know if I want to sort of cut it into any more bits of paper. I do, but I don't, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. Oh, see, I love the colours on that one. I'm loving that yellow. That yellow is so bright and vibrant. It's gorgeous. Oh, I like that. Right, okay. So I'm going to, let's have a look. I really like that. I really like them. Not sure if I'm going to use any of the toppers on this one. Love this background. I hope I'm making sense to you all. But absolutely, that background's gorgeous. Now, will it just, oh look at that, it just to say fits on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and put all of my glue onto my tag itself first. So I'm going to put a generous amount and try and get up to those edges so that it's nicely stuck down. Right, okay, so that is that. And then I want to try and get it so that that swirl is sort of centered-ish. So I know that we're going to have waste on each side, but it will not be put to waste. I will be using every scrap. Okay, so that's that. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut around my tag. And then that way I know that the base is done. So yeah. Just like that. Perfect. Can we, I'm just thinking if we can do both sides of this, and I think we can if, let me just get rid of the bright colours because it'd be nice to have both sides done. There we go. So, right, let me put this hole back in here. And then we know where the hole needs to go on the other side. Because what I'm thinking is if we put this if I stick this, I'll stick this bit down first. So if I put that right on the edge, we can then push that up against there, and then we can have it so that we have this side as well. And what I'm thinking of is you could write on that side and we'll have that side as the front. Yeah, do you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's get this all glued on. So I'm just putting glue on the whole thing, and then I will stick them both down. So generous amount. And then I'm just going to have just a slight overhang, so not a lot on that edge, just because I know that I haven't cut it perfectly. So there's that bit, and then I'm going to come in with this bit, just push that up against there, and look at that, it looks like it was meant to be. Perfect. Right, okay, so scissors, let's cut around this. So again, I'm just going around with my scissors, and this is just to neaten up the edges. Now, I'm not very good at measuring. I hate measuring. It's horrible. Yeah, so this is how I sort of measure. I just pop the paper on and cut around, and as you can see, we've just got a few little bits left. But what I'm thinking is we can use these bits. So if I not sure what in yet, but I'm sure we can use them. Right, let me put the hole back in, and then there we go. We know what we're doing. Now, I absolutely love this red bit here, and I think that that would just be gorgeous on our card. So I am going to fussy cut that bit out, because I think that would look lovely. Not on our card, sorry, our tag. So, and these images are amazing to cut out, especially on the paper. The paper is such lovely quality. Right, okay. So, yeah. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do after. I know the bits that I want to use, so I think it's going to be a lot of layering up with this one. I love doing my layers. I love dimension, so I think there will be dimension in this. I haven't really got a plan in mind. I never really do. I just sort of go with the flow. But I knew that I wanted to do a tag, so I wanted to do something just a little bit different to what I would normally do. So yeah. And then we're just going to go around this. I'm wondering, oh, will it break off? Let's have a look. So just cutting out this heart. Yeah. I don't want very much of the blue around it, so I'm cutting as close to that line as I possibly dare, because I still want that heart. Okay. And then, right. One advice when fussy cutting that I would give you is make sure you don't have a lot of paper around, so you cut it down first. It makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, because you find that if you're cutting it straight from the sheet, you've got the weight of it, so it's sort of like it's heavy and can end up tearing your piece that you're cutting out. So the least amount of paper that you've got around, the better. So my advice on fussy cutting, and if you're not used to it, the slower the better, and use the back bit of your scissors. So don't use the tip of the scissors, use the back bit, because again it makes all the difference. You seem to have more control over it, but the more you practice, the better you will get at it. I mean, I never used to be that good, and it was really just practice that got me there, and now I'm addicted to it and I love it. Okay, right, so I've just put this down just with normal wet glue because I don't want any dimension on this. This is literally just my background. This is all I'm doing for my background. Now, I love these houses and they need to be added. But I'm thinking that I want to add it with this bit, so it's sort of, I'm thinking I want to use these. But I'd like it so that it's sort of is torn. So let me, so I know I'm going into that one, but okay, maybe, no, 'cause I don't want to get rid of it altogether. No, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is actually bring in my white gesso because I just want to tone some elements down and blend them together. I think I love that. Yes, I do love that. Right, okay, I need it, I think, more further up. Rip this more so that it, and then rip up this bit, I think. Yeah, do you know what, I think that works quite nicely. Right, okay, so yes, I'm going to do that. Right, so let us get some glue on and get this stuck down. Like this. Right, that nice and straight. Okay. And then let us, yeah, really like that. Now I do have somewhere, I do have my white gesso, if I can find it. My room, I was in the middle of tidying up when the, oh, there it is. When the postman came, and then I got distracted. I always do. Right, okay, so I've got my white gesso. I don't want a hard bristled one. Okay, so I'm just going to, I just want to sort of blend this in just ever so slightly. So I'm just doing it in circular motions. And then this is just to sort of make the paper sort of go in together, like as if the what's the word, they melt together, yeah, so they look like it was meant to be like that. I'm just going to go in with my finger just so that it's nice and smooth. So there you go, it just takes away that harsh edge. Even though we did rip, it was quite harsh. Okay, now what I would like to do, see, part of me wants this one on, but can we get away with it? So again, I am going to rip. I have just cut along the bottom because I don't want any of the black on, but I am going to rip around it. Yeah, do you know what, I really like that. So really all I'm doing is I'm just collaging the papers together for the front of this tag. So it really is, I'm not doing something that's quite overly complex. Maybe, yeah, there. Right, okay, and then I'm going to do the same again. So I'm just going to bring in some of this gesso and just go around the edges like this, and again it is just to sort of blend them in, and then with my finger just sort of blend it all out. There we go. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Right, okay. Now, we do have some sayings, so what else do we want? Where's the other toppers? There they are. Okay, let's have a look. I do like this top one. Let's have a look, see if this one goes nicely. Yeah, but what I am going to do is see if I can find it. I'm forever losing it. I do have a distress tool somewhere. No, so it'll have to be my scissors. But I do want to distress these edges and have it so that it's ripped, because I want to add quite a bit of texture into it. It will be raised as well. So I'm wanting it quite distressed there. And I'm thinking that maybe having this just, this is maybe around there. So I love the fact that you've got this peeking out, you've got these peeking out, you've got this, and then you've got the cup up there. So I do like that. I really like the Cheshire Cat. Well, it's Chester, I think he's called. But then we do have this, which we could add this element in. No, do you know what? I think I'm overcomplicating things. I really like that as it is. So I'm going to take her away. Let me just move all of my papers out of the way. Just a second. What's this say? Would you like an adventure now, or shall we have our tea first? Oh, I quite like that as well. Right, do you know what? I think we're going to have that. Yeah. So let me chop this down. I know I was going to use the other one, but I've changed my mind again. Right, I want to create some white splashes. Actually, do you know what? I was going to use my gesso, but I am going to come in with my Tipp-Ex instead and use my Tipp-Ex. So this is a tip I got off Marami Small Arts. So she uses a Tipp-Ex, and do you know what? It is fab. It's quite a nice bright white that you get from it, so highly recommend it. And you can get it from the pound shop, and it's already got a brush. So yeah, right, okay. Do you know what else? I think I need to bring in some black splashes as well. So that's them ones. Where's my cloth? Because I don't want it to stain my... too late. I will clean that off. Right, and then I think I'm going to bring in some black splashes as well. So, oh, I didn't want it that big. There we go. So just like that. Oh, I've got black and white everywhere now. Yeah. And then the last thing I'm going to do is, where have I put my lid for this? There it is. I'm going to put my lid on this first of all, because I know fine well what I'm like. I will end up dropping it. Now, normally I would put a border on or some sort, but I don't think I'm going to on this one. So I am going to raise this up, but I am going to put it on two pieces of foam, so make it a lot higher. Because I just feel like I want lots and lots of dimension on this, just so that I don't have to squish down those torn pieces, because I really, really like them. I love the distressed area of it. So I do need to get some more foam pads out. They're just up here. Oh, getting stuck to me. So yeah, so I am going to stick them on like that. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to go 3 high. Or is that too? What do you think? Do you think 3 high is too much, or do you think it's just about right? So it would be, no, I'm going to go 3 high. Why not? So if I'd thought on beforehand, I could have actually used some cardboard from old cereal packets. So I did get that tip off a very lovely subscriber. So thank you so much for that. I will be definitely doing it in the future, especially if I think first about my project and what I'm going to do. So yeah, so perfect. Now I've got a bit of black on there, but that's okay. That's fine. So, oh, how gorgeous is that? I love that. Right. So I think I do want to edge this. So I am going to go around it in black just to edge it, just to give it that frame. I don't want to do any doodling. I think it's good just as it is. Oh, I might have to if I keep making mistakes. It's because I'm trying not to smudge any of these, any of the dots, like any of the splashes. And then this side. Okay, last bit. Oh, how lovely is that? So there it is. There is my gift tag. Now, one more thing, and that is ribbon or oh, do you know what I do have? I've got this gorgeous tool that I won from the lovely Sam, the Scottish crafter. So I think I'm going to use this in it, the whole. So now I do just use a pin to keep this closed, and then it doesn't unravel and it doesn't damage it either. So let me see if we can get this through that hole without any issues. So just in there like that. Oh, Quincy has come to see me. I think he wants something. So give me a second. Right, okay, and then pull that just like that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that too. There we go. And just like that, and there is our tag. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing me create this tag for you. I love it. I think it's really, really pretty, and really, really quick and easy as well. So yeah, I've just loved it. Very little has gone into it, so I've literally just used the paper pack and put that in there before it dries out. So yeah, and then just a few little extras, but isn't that just so cute? I really, really like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully I'll see you very soon in our next video. Until then, happy crafting. Bye. Okay, so I have just realised that I completely forgot to put my sentiment on, because that is exactly what I'm like. So what I'm going to do is I am going to chop this down, just because it is quite big. So I'm thinking, would you like an adventure now? So or shall we wait? Or shall we have our tea first? I love that bright yellow. Maybe just off. No, do you know what? I'm going to cut it up so it goes, or shall we have our tea first? There. Yes, right, okay, so yeah, that is what I'm going to do. Let me go on and let Quincy in, because he did come because he wanted to go out. Right, okay, sorry about that. Where is my foam pads? So here they are. Because I would like to have them raised up. So let's have this. Do you know what? I think first thought we are going to go around them with a black marker. So yeah, just like this. I can't believe I forgot to put it on. I get so excited. I was starting to think about what I wanted to make next. Honestly, I get ahead of myself all of the time. And then I was looking at it once I turned the camera off. I was looking at it thinking, I'm missing something. What am I missing? I'm sure I put everything on. And then as I went to sort out the papers and put them away, I saw the sentiment and I thought, you silly woman. So that's why I thought I'll come back on quickly to see you and put it on. I won't care, I've got so much to do today. I have to, well, the house needs tidying, I've got tea to do, and I really don't want to do any of those things. My dogs are now about to have a play fight, so I'm going to have to stop them doing that. Because Lady isn't allowed. I need to go and get my spray bottle actually. So we use the spray bottle to stop her because she has just had surgery, bless her. So we got her neutered. So yeah, she thinks that she's fine, but the vets have asked us, I don't know if you can hear her, the vets have asked us to keep her quiet. So let me stick this on, and then I'm going to have to go and stop them. Oh, she's sort of just laying on the floor. I don't know if you can hear her. She's got the cutest little bark in the world. Oh, I forgot to go around. Right, okay, I will be back in a second. I'm going to sort the doggies out and then I will be back and finish off with you. Okay, so I'm back. Right, let me just do this. So they're just going for a wander, I think. But I suppose once I finish this, I'll have to go and do something else. Well, I say something else. I mean, I have to go and sit with the doggies, and I think she's getting bored, bless her. So I might go and watch a film. I think she's due for a sleep. She likes to have a cuddle. Honestly, my family laugh at me because I treat her like a baby. But when she's very quiet if she sits on you. So you get a bit of time to yourself. Well, sort of. You can't really do anything, but I don't mind. I like it. So, yeah, you probably are thinking what a crazy person I am. But I do treat my doggies like my children, so they're very spoiled. Very, very spoiled. Right, okay, so let me stick this one down and then we can say we are finished. So, yes, they're about to start play fighting again. But it's actually Quincy that's starting it. Normally it's Lady that starts it, but it is Quincy. Right. There we go. Right, now it looks finished. Now it looks so much better. So there you have it. That is my tag. So it says, would you like an adventure now or shall we have our tea first? So I really like that. So yeah, so thank you so much again for watching, and thank you if you managed to see this part as well. Yeah, sorry it has, do you know what, I'm looking at that tea party, I quite like it, and it might cover that bit up there that I have done. So I think I'm going to, yeah, see, I'm getting distracted. I've got stuff to do. This is Julia, so I'm going to blame Julia because she's created such a gorgeous pack that, oh, how can you not love it? Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do that because I'm really not happy with that. I hate it. And that was just because I got ink on my fingers. It's alright to pretend you like something, but I don't. It needs doing. So I'm thinking that just by putting Tea Party over the top of it. I think that just gets rid of it and makes me feel better. Right, we do need some foam to pop it up. So let's get the foam on. Oh, now look, put a big dollop on there. Sometimes I think I just need to walk away. Oh, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I want that just slightly over that edge. Yeah, that looks fine. What do you think? Can we? So I don't mind it. I just want it so that you can read it. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to recut out another one and exchange that because I'm not happy with that at all. But anyway, I will leave you to it. I won't bore you with me replacing that bit. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've loved making it. So yeah, like I said, please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video very, very soon. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.